Racism in America today. Is it the same as it were 50, 60 years ago or during the time of segregation, or has racism now taken on a new form? Hi, my name is Lynn, and I would like to welcome you to this video and to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/racism in America. Let's look back during the time of segregation. Racism was pretty much transparent. You had a white-only school and a black-only school. Even the military was racially segregated. But in today's era, is racism that cut and dry? How many people out there would actually raise their hand and say, you know what, yes, I am a racist? Usually people don't refer to themselves that way. However, their actions certainly display something different. And I'm not just talking about black or white. I'm talking about black, white, Hispanic, Middle Eastern, Asian, and so forth. If you're tuned into the media and you're tuned into the radio, the internet, and television, I'm sure you have run across some type of racism issue. Recently, there was an Asian basketball player for the New York Knicks by the name of Jeremy Lin, and an ESPN analyst on air made a derogatory statement about Jeremy Lin. He actually referred to Jeremy Lin in a derogatory manner. And so these are things that are just public that everyone can see. But what we also need to talk about are those very private conversations that occur behind closed doors. Those conversations that you have with your wife, that you have with your husband, that you have around the dinner table, that you're talking one-on-one with a coworker, maybe a private conversation on the phone, or just sitting down with a group of your friends. Those are the conversations that we need to put on the table, because until you can understand why someone feels the way that they do, it's going to be very difficult to move forward. And so we just need to be open and honest with ourselves. And if you look at it, when you were born in this world, you were a baby. How many people were born in the world knowing everything? No, you're born in the world knowing nothing. And so racism is something that is learned. And what we need to do, we need to pinpoint that moment when an individual learns racism. Is it something that was cultivated in their household? Is it an incident that happened to them personally? Is it an incident that happened to someone that they know? There is something that occurred or that was learned to make people look at a different race in a different way. And so we just want to have a very open, candid conversation. I want you to go ahead and post your comments. I don't care what your opinion is. I don't care what race you are. Post your comment. They're all are welcome. You can post a video response, because we just really need to get real about racism, because it hasn't gone anywhere, and we can't just keep keeping it hush hush. This is something that is out there. Let's talk about it. But before I go, I want to ask you this question. Do you A, think that racism does not exist and that people are just being a little too sensitive? Or do you think B, racism does exist and we need improvement? Post your comments, your experiences. Tell us what you think. Also, check out this video that I found on YouTube. It's actually dealing with a conversation on Fox News with Chris Wallace. Post your comment, check out that video, and see for yourself, okay? And tell us what you think. Anyways, I would like to thank you for tuning in, and this is Lynn signing off.